Good morning. Today is hair in a clip day. It is today's Saturday, right? Saturday, November 30th, 2019, the day after Black Friday. I say it like it's some sort of day. Anyway, so we did do Black Friday ish. We go late and then we go at like, what time did we go? At 11 o'clock, and then we get the movies that are there that we don't have, because we watch movies a lot. We don't have cable, so we do. Sorry. Let me start this real quick. We do Netflix and we do movies. We do Amazon Prime, stuff like that. So while we were gone, someone came onto the property and left a note about our travel trailer, asking about our travel trailers. Like, there are like no trespassing signs on both ends of the entrance. And this person, whoever it was, actually like left the note like on the dog gate. The dog got it, tore it up. Anyway, so I'm hoping it was like the mailman, somebody that is allowed on the property and not just some random person who decided to walk on the property and look around. Because, I mean, you can't really see our travel trailer that much where it is. Anyway, so it was kind of nervous, made us a little nervous. We have to get like one of those things that videotape the property. Taylor was going to do that for us and was going to set up the computer that he built me for it. And he's like, okay, well, if you're not going to do that, I'll just set it up for, pictures and video. Now I'm like, well, maybe you should have set it up for, but we can always do that. That's not that big of a deal. I could do that in a day. So let's see. Yeah, so we did, I took my medicine in the morning before I had any kind of spell, and we got through. We were doing Walmart. I was having way too much fun because I've not been to Walmart in a year. I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've been to Walmart. And so I looked through the craft area and all the different, I looked through the yarn and made me want to crochet. And I looked, it was fun for me. I really enjoyed it. He enjoyed getting to go with me out and about because I hadn't left the house very much in the last year. And then the spell started hitting about midway through it. I just, I was like, okay, we're going to have to get something to eat soon. But I kept going and we did get something to eat, felt a little better. Went to Hobby Lobby and then I said, we got to go home. That's it. My body's saying, you're done. And so we came home and I organized a few things that we got, and then I couldn't stand up. And so it was a rough evening because I still had to feed the grosbeak, and I still had to make sure Spark had enough food, and I had to make sure, and he had all the chickens to do outside to make sure it was dark, and so it was a rough evening, but we got through. And I did make a video yesterday. I just haven't posted it yet, and it was a video talking about my blog so that nobody would misunderstand my blog that I posted. But this is my mug for today. I don't remember whose this is. Somebody got it for Christmas with like candy and stuff in it. And I think there's like a snowman or something too. But whoever's it is, I'm stealing it for today. Schwartz is being lazy over there, so I don't know if he's going to join me or not. So yeah, so we enjoyed doing some shopping with the things that were discounted and whatever. We got our Advent candles. ready. So we just need to make our Advent wreath. And I think we actually have to start it this Sunday. You have to have like 5 Sundays before. It's really weird the way everything worked this year because like Thanksgiving was really late. Everything's really late. And so like they're having the Weihnachtsmarkt, which is a German market at the Civic Center. And we like to go to that. But, on Good Friday, on Black Friday weekend, we were really tired, and he has a gig this evening. So, anyway, I have some ideas for, I went and got stuff for the pajamas. We get pajamas every year for everybody. But we won't have Taylor with us this year, so I didn't get anything for Taylor. If that boy surprises us, he doesn't have anything here, so he better not. I miss him, but I understand what he's doing. He's going to be done in 3 months, like after Christmas, 3 months after Christmas. Anyway, let's see. Oh, so I was brainstorming yesterday and this evening on what I wanted. I kind of want to do something to the pajamas to make them look cool, which I probably don't have time to do. I have all these things in my head I want to do, and I'm like, I need somebody to come over here and be like, come on, let's clean this up and clear the table and pull out all the crafty stuff. I need a second me and a third and fourth me. Oh, wouldn't Schwartz have fun with that? He'd cry, sit in a corner. Anyway, let's see. We did not do the Friday morning show, the radio show, because it was Black Friday. We didn't think anybody would be listening. I don't think he did his evening Flipside Fridays either for his rock radio station. And but we did have fun, and we tried really hard not to spend too much money. We kind of had an idea of what we were going to spend, and then we still have a few gifts to get, but it's going to be a mild Christmas this year for everybody. I think you want to do so much for your kids, and so it's like, oh, just this one more thing. Oh, just this year it's not going to be, oh, just this one more thing. It's going to be like, that's it, that's done. And then it was so cute. I liked watching. Alex asked if he could order some things on our Amazon thing. So I'm looking to see what he's ordered, and I'm for his brothers or whatever, I'm looking, I'm going, oh my gosh, that's very cool that he's doing that. Anyway, really sweet kid. Love that kid. Just the neatest little guy. He had such a bad Thanksgiving, though. He could have gotten off early, so he could have had Thanksgiving with us. And somebody else jumped in front of him that shouldn't have, and jumped in front of him to get off early. And he was so mad. He looked like he was going to cry. And he came home and he was just so mad. And he had been sick for 3 days. And so he was tired and he missed Thanksgiving. And then I forgot to bring him a plate. So bad mom moment. And then he just had a rough day. So then he got to order himself some fun things, and which he does every year. He doesn't spend a lot of money, so every year he orders himself things for Christmas too. It's like, dude, that's not what you're supposed to do. But then Bruce and I do the same thing, because you have these things on sale, and it's like, oh, those socks are nice. I'm gonna get those. It feels like they're on sale for $5. I want those big fluffy socks. Or, I don't know why I use that voice. And, you can see different things like, those charging cables for $2. And I'm like, well, I'm getting a couple of those, because every time Schwartz uses one of mine, he shorts it. It's like, he's the shorter. He shorts all the core, all the, it's like, oh man, you used my cord, didn't you? Oh, so I was doing my rosary this morning, and I was just very into it, just really concentrating, doing my rosary, and I'm like, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. And I went, oops, that was not right. Shouldn't do that one. I wonder how many times I've done that. Better not do that again, because fruit of the loom is not supposed to be in that thing where you ask her to pray for you. Oops. So anybody who knows that or does a rosary often knows that can happen. Especially when you're tired or just waking up in the morning. So today I need to clean up the house. It is disgusting. I keep saying that, and yet we don't do anything about it. And so it's disgusting. I mean, and when you're tired and you don't feel good, you just, the things that you let, the things that you ignore and make your husband deal with. Look at his face. He's already seen it. Yes, I did not pick up Greta's Tootsie Rolls yet. Mm-hmm. Hey, you brought that machine. Where is it?
Where is it?
It's right there. This little stupid fart machine.
It's just...
Yeah.
It's a grip. Put a smile on your face for the morning.
It has a remote, so he had it one day. I put it on the shelf underneath or something, and then I kept the remote and he didn't, or he had it on the bench next to him, but I stole the remote.
I tell you, the things that amuse me, easily amused.
Look at this hair. This is what you call wash and wear. Look at the curls he has.
Wash and wear.
Wash and wear. Didn't come through it.
I didn't come through it. No, I didn't go through it. And
no.
I did. You know, when I brushed through my hair, it just kind of just body.
It's because you brush through it when it's dry and you've slept on it or whatever. Yeah, you shouldn't brush through that. Well, unless you wash it, I wouldn't. I would only.
I'll shower then.
Yeah, I would only brush through it wet, come through it wet, because otherwise.
It's trouble.
Yeah, otherwise you have my problem.
Otherwise you'll have, if you put it in a ponytail, you have a few.
You have that anyway because they're short. Yeah. So, what's your day?
My day is to help you clean the house. There you go.
Yeah,
that's
desperate.
I heard you talking.
Yeah. And a lot of it is my. I can honestly say most of the mess is me. But it's me because it's me because of animals, or it's me because
I need to. I have to go. A few of those little things on the list.
You have to go to the grocery store.
But not just a short visit. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not one of those where I call it in ahead of time.
You probably want to after with the Black Friday.
Nah,
you go there.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
So I start out with a good laugh this morning. Shannon comes in. She's telling me about her dreams and stuff, and then she says she finished her rosary.
I told them about it.
Did you already tell them about the blessed is the fruit of the womb?
Blessed is the fruit of the womb.
Blessed is the fruit of the womb.
Fruit of the womb, Jesus.
And Jesus is going no!
Yeah. Mary's going, no, not that.
No.
Oh, that sounded like a fart, and it wasn't one.
No.
It was just me getting off the stool. The stool is very farty sounding. So that's why you only see what you see behind us, because it's the only clean part of the house right there.
I made sure I brushed
as long as you don't see below where I have the camera.
Below the belt.
As long as you don't see the floor. Yeah. We're good.
I wouldn't make sure I brushed my teeth, so that was clean too. So
yes, that's a very good thing, because otherwise that would be. Don't do that, because you might need
offend somebody.
Literally need a cleaning. You do probably literally need a cleaning. Okay. sleeps
Shannon,
with his
turn
mouth.
to smile and do a cleaning.
I'm sorry. I'm just he sleeps with his mouth open, so it's harder for him to.
I don't have anybody sitting there going to wake me up. Close your mouth.
Close your mouth. You need to.
Hey, at least I'm not chewing in my sleep.
Well, but the other thing is that he likes candy that is sticky and eats a lot of it. That is not good.
No, it's not.
And so of course, what did we get him for?
It's a weakness.
So what did we get him for? What did we get you?
For St. Nick?
For St. Nick. No, for pre-St. Nick.
For St. Nick.
Because you're eating it now?
My red and green spice drops.
Oh. The gumdrops?
The gumdrops.
Mm-hmm. And what's the other one?
The little rocks.
The nuggets.
The Brock's, what the little cinnamon flavored nugget things or whatever.
Are they the cinnamon or the peppermint or
the peppermint ones, the red and white
peppermint nugget ones?
The
and those are those
Christmas tree in the middle.
It's that those are like taffy. So he eats that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden he starts going, my tooth hurts, and I'm like, you can rot them all out. They're all going to be gone. And if you say, oh honey, I need a $2,000 root canal, I'm going to go, you better sell your kidney.
Well, we know somebody that wants to buy our trailer.
No. Did you call that person?
I texted him.
Who is it?
I have no idea. I haven't responded.
If it's our mailman, it's okay. But if it's some random person who just walked onto the property, he should not be walking on our property. It's 2.5 acres here. So if somebody walks on the property, and the house is like in the center back part. So if you walk onto the property, for one, you have two areas, the neighbors can see you because we're in a subdivision that only has, one way in and one way out. And then, you go on the property, it's two. Did you answer? I'm not an RV.
I said.
Are you selling?
No, first of all, I said, hey, Frank, what RV company are you associated with? Who are you? He asked me.
You came onto our private property and left a note about our trailer. Okay, are you selling it? I'm not an RV company. I'm just a guy looking for a travel trailer to live in. Oh, you don't want to live in this one.
Well, you don't want to live in this one. And you don't want to come on our property when it says private property.
Well, no, it's not for sale, and I don't know. You deal with it. However you want to do it. He needs to stay off of our property. Yeah. Anyway, nobody's going to live in that trailer right now. It's got too much damage, and it's not safe to live in. No, I don't want to live in it. Well, it's not safe to live in right now. It's got water damage and issues. So anyway, and those are the days of our lives. Yes. The drama of the Schwartz household.
I don't like drama. I hate drama.
We don't have any drama.
I hate
That's
drama.
as drama as it gets. Somebody walked onto the property. The dog ate the note.
And she thinks about it all night long.
No. Okay, look. I was 9 years old when someone...
I know.
When you have a situation in your life where someone breaks into your home, that makes an impact on you, and that stays. And it's kind of like, if anybody, it is the reason that I asked you if we could put the house where it is and the size and the trees are all hiding everything, because I'm scared of people. I don't want anybody here, and unless I know them, I don't want them here because I, it's a safety thing. And I was 9, and that was not a good situation.
That's why I put the no trespassing signs.
Yeah, that's why we have no trespassing signs.
And that's why our
because
the
I'm
UPS
paranoid.
Guys and stuff like that need to come and drop it off.
They just drop it on the property out of it. Well, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. As long as it's not some, our mailman knows what we're doing. So, and he comes on when he comes onto the property when he needs to. But I mean, delivery type stuff, that's completely different. But random people walking onto the property, no, stay off of our property, because it makes me extremely nervous, because I have had something happen when I was a child, and that stays with you forever.
Well, the guy obviously has no fear of dogs either.
Obviously.
Because Brinkley, not Brinkley.
Brinkley wasn't. Gracie was out
Gracie
there.
would have been going all nutty.
Well, Brinkley would have too.
Oh yeah. His hair, he would have had a mohawk. His hair would have been standing up.
Yes. Oh yeah. Anyway, so.
What's your plan?
Just clean. I gotta clean. If I can. I may need to take my medicine now, and then if I can, I need to clean. I need to check my birds. I miss them. I haven't seen them in 2 days, and then. So we got home, and Bubbles, our Crossbeak, was running after us once I let him out so he could get a little exercise. He was running after us. So I filled his little crop till he had to have been like, oh my gosh. And then I went ahead and did the same thing with Spark. And is your back hurting you?
No, I'm in the position to bend over here.
Oh, because the dog might eat that nasty stuff. And so, you don't have to narrate what you're doing. It's hard to concentrate. What was I saying? Bubbles. Oh, and then Spark. And then I filled Spark's. Spark is a failure to thrive little one who got pox and so now is blind in one eye, but has this will to survive. So it's a chicken that is like that big, but has the full size head of a chicken. So it looks like an itty bitty eagle. It is the saddest looking little thing, but it's like you go in the bathroom and it's like. You gonna bring Spark in here?
I could do that.
You're gonna be like, oh my God, Shannon, you need to put that thing down. But it is fat and looks absolutely awful. Has always looked awful. It can see out of one eye, but the pox got the other. And when it talks to you, and it loves to have like little rub downs. And it's just the strangest little creature. I've had several failure to thrive birds. I've had some that have, looked weird for the first few weeks of their life, and because of, just the mama raising them badly, taking them to the wrong water source type thing, and then had them just like, boom, look beautiful. This little one. No, not so much. This is what we call an eaglet. We know the parents. We've had probably 2 or 3 that have come from those parents that look a little like Spark. But you're showing Spark's very bad side. Okay, so this is Spark. Spark is very bald, and I trimmed some of its wings because see, this is Spark. Say hi. But it is, it's like egg-laying age. And so it doesn't have very many feathers, as you can see. There's not many feathers on it. And then this is the side that the pox got. So see, the eye just really kind of sunk. It's still in there, but it sunk way in. But it's, can you say hi? Can you say hi? But it has looked better. It's looking a little pale lately, and so I've been feeding it by hand to make sure that it gets enough food, and it's just the sweetest little thing. It loves to talk to us, and it's looking at the screen right now. So do you see the screen? And it's probably a little boy because but I won't know until it passes and I do its little necropsy. But this is like full grown for this thing right now. This is it. I mean, and it's like It's the saddest little
I'm gonna let
pumpkin.
him. I'll clean it up, but I'll let him walk around the bathroom.
He won't walk around anywhere because his balance is off since the pox. Since whoever was with him last. Who was with him last?
Mm.
We put other birds with him so that he has somebody to talk to. Can you talk to him? You can talk to everybody. You say hi. Can you be quiet?
Mm-hmm.
And so it like you go in the bathroom and okay. Its balance is off ever since whoever, when you put another bird, when you have a bird that's not well and you put another bird that's not well with it and you think, oh well, they both have pox, so I'm going to put them together. It doesn't work because one will die. Mm-hmm. And then the other will eventually die or whatever. I mean, it doesn't, even if they have the same thing, for some reason it doesn't seem to work for us, because I have put 3 birds with this little one and all 3 have died. And it was real strong before this last bird. And so it's trying, it's mm-hmm. eating, and it like fusses and it drinks a lot of water and everything. It fusses at us because its balance is off.
Mm-hmm. But
it's like you go in there and it will talk your ear off mm-hmm. while you're, right? Yeah.
But the thing is, the age, it's egg laying age, and it's just.
I know. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's probably like 17 weeks old. It's like crazy. It should be a full size bird. Well, a bantam. It's a bantam though, so it should be at about 2 more times that size. Yeah. It should be, like
about a third of the size of it should be.
Yeah. So, yeah. But what we do is we just, as long as it seems to be eating and wanting to survive, we let it. And then as soon as it stops, there's like an obvious time where finally, where you can kind of tell that it's giving up. That's when we let it go. But this one so far has not given up, but it's really frustrated with the balance issue because it had its balance and everything for so long, and all of a sudden now the balance has gone, and so it gets real mad, and it and like if you try to tube feed him, he'll scream at you. So he hates that tube. Hates that tube. So I've been giving him little pellet size food now. We just give it to him, and he likes that one. But he still will scream at you if you do it wrong.
So I saw today is also Small Business Saturday. November 30th is Small Business Saturday.
Is it?
So everybody's
doing their stuff. So you're gonna probably do yours.
Yeah, I'm just
Hi, Debbie. So, yep. So you have to probably do yours. Put yours on there.
Mm-hmm. I'll do that.
She's my little sweetie boo.
Yeah.
You're my little sweetie boo. Yes, you're so sweet. Yes, you are. So anyway, so this is Spark, and the reason we call him Spark is because when his feathers grew out as a baby, he looked like a sparkler. The feathers didn't just grow correctly. His feathers, failure to thrive feathers, usually are not very strong. They don't grow out very strong. For some reason, all of the calcium it takes to go into the feather shaft goes into like the toenails and the beak instead. It's just really weird. It's just a really weird thing, failure to thrive stuff.
I think I'm gonna just set him in there a little bit, just to give him if he wants to walk, if he tries to walk around and flap his wings a little bit or whatever, give him a chance to. I'll do that.
Yeah, he's having his little. He probably needs a little bit of water to clean out his mouth.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
All right, have fun. All right, so we have lots of animals. I could bring a chicken of the week out for a year, and it would be a different chicken every. Not for every day. It'd be every week. But yeah, we probably have. I need to count them. Oh, I wish I could count them up. Because last time I counted them, we had 150. But I think we're like more like at 120 or less now. Because if I don't count the quail. The quail have been very easy to raise. But the cage needs to be cleaned today. So anyway, I guess that's about it. I wish I had a little, yeah, I guess that's about it. I need a robot. I need a robot that I can just chat with and have her help me clean my house. A little robot. Let's just say, will you vacuum the floor while you're talking to me? It just kind of walks around and goes, la, 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 and it goes, it sucks up all the stuff and then just like whoops it out in the trash can. And then, ta-da! See? I just made $1 million right there. Somebody's going to come up with that. And I got to put a Roomba underneath a robot. It's going to poop it out in a trash can. We just need a dog, a Roomba dog. Oh my God, you know that's going to happen. You need a Roomba pet. It's gonna be a little cat or dog that goes meow, meow whenever its little thing is full. And you have to like I come up with some fun stuff. That would be fun. I would want a Roomba turtle. Just have it like walk around. But turtles don't make any noise. It would have to sing. I don't know. Or just talk to me. Oh my gosh, what else can I think of? A Roomba sloth. A Roomba slug. Slugs. No, that one could mop. It'd be a Roomba slug mop. I'm sorry. I'm getting stupid. Okay, but we get to celebrate Christmas now without all of those Christmas haters getting mad at us. So we can play Christmas music, listen to it on the radio, and I'm going to put my nativity up. I think I'm just going to put like the nativity building up. I'm going to put the animals in, and then I'm not going to put the other. I'm going to have them like travel through the house. Mary and Joseph. Well, they're not here yet. They're in the dining room. Where are the wise men? They're in the chicken yard. Visiting the king. Sebastian, the lavender Americano rooster. No. I don't know. I'm getting stupid. All right. So anyway, 32 minutes, 33 minutes. You will never get back again, but hopefully we made you laugh or something. So you guys have an awesome day. And, I know this is like a stupid video that we make every morning, but the whole goal is to try to make people smile. So, if you have a comment, nice comment. No mean ones, please. I don't want mean ones. They would depress me. Make me sad. But nice ones would be okay. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.